Hello, everyone. I'm here with the beautiful Kathy Forrest, who is a Magdalene Codes Multi-D Abundance Method graduate. And I just finished being a guest on her summit and wanted to really catch up and see how the Magdalene Codes have been unpacking for you. So, Kathy, what have you noticed since you joined the Magdalene Codes?
Well, what I have noticed for sure is that everything you said in the copy happened. So exponentially increasing my income. But for me, I'm a spiritual growth junkie, if you will. And so I still read these every single morning, one a day, just like, the instructions are in the class. And they feed me. They just nourish me in a way that I haven't been nourished in a long time. So I've been teaching the priestess process for about 7 years. And this totally up-leveled all of that, up-leveled the teachings, up-leveled my capacity to hold a bigger circle, and up-leveled the income. I was able, I took my lead from you and started charging $2,000 to $22,000 for each one. And I hadn't been. And the circle I'm getting ready to start in October will be probably the largest one yet. So, and I attribute that to the Magdalene Codes. So thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, and so it sounds like you also just kind of knew when you saw it. So would you share a little bit about that? Because I think that's a lot of clients that come to me really, they just know, like there's a vibrational recognition.
Exactly. And that's what it was, because I've followed you for years. And a lot of times things will just kind of pass through and I'll notice, but nothing will spark me. But this time it was immediate. It was like I looked at it, and I think it was towards the end of, it was just random because some of the things will go to the junk mail and I won't see them. So it was random that it came across my main feed at all. But when I saw it, it was just like, push the button. And yeah, it's been a long time since I paid that much money all at once for that kind of a program. And I just happened to have it, and it was the best money I ever spent.
Yeah, so it sounds like since then your income has increased, the client size, your group size has increased, and you're feeling more nourished. And is there anything that you say, because one of the benefits of the Magdalene Codes is being able to have exponential expansion and then to be able to stabilize it quickly and then naturally expand again. So is there anything you've noticed as well about a shift from maybe there was in the past the feast and famine cycle, or maybe you'd have a body crash, or I don't know what it was for you in particular, or there'd be a long time in between the next expansion?
That one has been, I guess what I would say is that, especially since the Magdalene Codes, I haven't noticed that. And if there was a dip, because there was a significant one at one point, everything replenished itself within 2 weeks' time. So even though, and sometimes I will do that with myself, I'll just have to test the waters and make sure this is real. And so I did have one of those, but it came right back. So I'm right at the point, you know, and I have had lots of opportunities. When you say multi-D expansion, I've had, since I signed up for the Magdalene Codes, I've had multiple opportunities to travel, which I've never done. In the past month and a half, I've gone to Hawaii, and all of these were women's circles. Hawaii, Atlanta, and North Carolina, and experienced 3 different kinds of women's circles. So got to be steeped in what it is I've been doing for women for the past 20 years, but I got to receive it myself. So that's been a huge shift for me. I'm a homebody, and those kinds of things don't even enter the realm of idea or possibility, but it did. And that was, to me, that was miraculous. So thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, last question here. So it sounds like you raised your prices, and I'm curious if it was like 2 times, 5 times, 10 times, like, I don't know, the math maybe.
It wasn't necessarily 2 times, 5 times, or 10 times. I just took my cues from what you were doing. So I started doing it in increments of 2, 22, that kind of thing. So anywhere from $220 for a low end to $2,200 for a high end, which was way out of my comfort zone for the high end for sure. And, you know, and I've seen this before in my business, where when you raise your prices, you actually get more people. And that happens. It's like this circle is probably the largest one I've ever done. And it's at the highest price I've ever done. So thank you again.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Anything else you want to share with anyone that's thinking about doing it?
Oh, do it without without a doubt. Just push the button. If you feel if you feel trepidatious about laying out the cash, just know that all of that's going to come back exponentially. You won't regret it ever. So yeah, it will be one of the best presents you give yourself.
Thank you, Kathy.
You're so welcome. Thank you.